The duck is broken. New Zealand lead by 3 points to 0. 3-0, Ireland trail. Keith Wood.
Hi Eddie, the Ireland are just putting themselves under huge pressure. They're soaking up an awful amount, but O'Gara doesn't seem to be able to kick us out of any pressure, and only for Carter missing the first two, I think we'd been a big bit of trouble.
Mialamu.
Wide rock.
Cowan to Carter. Booms it long, straight downfield. Rob Carney.
Come on, Green.
Heaslip leads the chase. Sivivatu.
Yeah, Green.
Good catch. Safe mark. Carter.
On,
Charged down by Paul O'Connell. Brad Thorne, the second row, goes back. O'Connell chases him. Good work, Paul O'Connell. Pressure on New Zealand now.
Holding now.
New Zealand, if they had a chance to see numbers, they thought safety first from Mulaina, so Ireland remain in an attacking position. And we'll have a little break for an injury. Paul O'Connell, who led the charge down. Here's Carter.
Well, that was a charge down by O'Connell. Lawrenson, referee Mark Lawrenson, shouting to everybody that he was onside. It was okay, and I think everyone was kind of hoping to see Brad Thorne making an attempted kick to touch, but he thought better of it. And Ireland have a rare lineup. They cut it to 4 men just on the All Black 22. And Paul O'Connell's fit to join the line-out now, making it 5 against New Zealand's 5.
Rory Best takes his time. O'Connell, blood coming from his nose. O'Leary double checks the call with Rory Best. A lot of movement again in the Irish line-out. O'Connell wins it cleanly though. O'Driscoll takes the great offload to Wallace. Interception by the All Blacks. Soialo, so aggressive at the ruck. Here's Mulaina. No, sorry, Manonu. So again, Ireland unable to keep hold of the ball, and in from the side again against Alan Quinlan.
Relax. It's not behind the last. Right, not behind the last feet, and therefore he cannot play the ball. That's all it is. It's offside. No. All right.
Okay, so Alan Quinlan, he's not. I think that's harsh. I think that's harsh. I have to say, and I think there's been a couple of little incidents with Mark Lawrence's interpretation of the breakdown area, particularly that maybe Ireland are falling foul of. They just need to play the referee, though, if that's his interpretation. I need to learn that, and Alan Quinlan in particular, because he does love to play just on the edge of, or beyond, if he can, illegality.
Here we go. Mialamu throwing to a shortened All Black line. Ireland have to start getting people out here when Richie McCaw is in possession. It's gone loose again. Ireland can play it. Tialata tried to steal the ball back for the All Blacks, but it's come Ireland's way. It was McCaw who lost it. O'Driscoll behind Sivivatu. Well played, Sivivatu, because that could have been dangerous. Mulaina, again, the long kick straight downfield. O'Gara.
Come on, Green, hold!
Sivivatu again. Plenty of time. Opts for touch this time.
Yes, well, all back three can kick to touch with confidence, because New Zealand have been very, very competitive at line-out time. You can see O'Gara more reticent to put it into touch, and it's paid off because now Ireland have a line-out. Slight improvement in cutting it, but they've got a full line-out this time.
Alan Quinlan won the ball. Marcus Horan takes on Dan Carter. Mialamu comes in and Carter comes away with it. It's the strength of Carter and to get the offload out. Oh, Mialamu, there were numbers outside him, but there's the strength of the New Zealand hooker. Shrugs off one tackle. Cowan, Tialata.
Right, leave it green. 5 off your feet.
Cowan, Carter, the little dink. Bounces, Carney covered it well. Sivivatu racing up with the tackle. New Zealand will have the put in at the scrum, and you could just sense the turn on when New Zealand have a chance here. They're tearing up here.
Well, that was high, and again, Mark Lawrence, and he's been a little bit loose with some of his calls, or lack of calls, I have to say. He's wanted to keep the game flowing, but I think it's clear that the crowd have had a different interpretation sometimes to him.
The referee might be having some assistance from... Well, it was high.
Well, it could be that he just didn't see it.
Corpus Vessels, the touch judge.
Right, they're going to be kept down, doesn't matter where they end. Right.
Irish justice is done.
Well, that's a good call, and under the new laws, that touch judges at the referee's discretion can get involved and make those calls. I'll have to say, I agree with that. I think that was a good call.
Slipped up, it's fine. Contact was good, must stay down.
O'Gara. Oh.
He doesn't seem happy at all with his kicking game, does he? I don't know whether that first charge down has unsettled him, but he just seems as though he's rushing things. That's the second one he's put off the side of his boot. Not like him at all.
Interesting how much kicking Brian O'Driscoll has done in midfield. Maybe O'Gara just generally out of sorts, maybe carrying a bump. Donnacha O'Callaghan. Risky throw, it's claimed by New Zealand again. The Irish line out not functioning. Ali Williams. This is what they love to do, they run the big men against O'Gara, but it's turnover again. Ireland has stolen it off Ali Williams, so maybe that'll cheer O'Gara up. Here he goes. Good distance, Sivivatu had it read. Rokothoko, not the finest kick of his career. Rob Carney back covering, makes the mark, immediately taken. That's a very sweet left boot. Sivivatu, that didn't go forward. Oh, it did go forward, again. Touch judge, Corpus Vessels coming to Mark Lawrence's aid.
Well, I have to say, I think that did go forward, at least went sideways. It certainly took a roll forward. That's a huge boot by Carney. No, what can Ireland get from this? They really need to get something out of this.
Tialata against Marcus Horan, Kevin Mialamu against Rory Best, and Tony Woodcock wearing one for the All Blacks against John Hayes. That's okay for Ireland. Heaslip puts it over on the right-hand side. O'Gara, Tommy Bowe in from the right wing. Carter had to make the tackle. O'Driscoll tries to go under the tackles. Ireland still in possession, and this time a crossing. It's very congested in there.
In the channel, it's crossing.
Oh, well, they were at 6s and 7s, like they didn't really know what either one was going to do there. This is from the second phase. O'Leary fires out that ball. It's O'Gara that takes it on, and that really wasn't what was intended. I think O'Leary was going for O'Driscoll, but the pass went to O'Gara, and that was the problem. Need to be a lot more accurate, Ireland, on the ball. It's just they're letting themselves down when they're getting themselves into positions.